Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today we are making these adorable back-to-school blondies. This is my favorite blondie recipe, which yes means I did have multiple blondie recipes, and this is the best one. It is so good, you guys, totally foolproof, and you're gonna love it. But before we get to the blondies, I also wanted to update you guys on the winner of the Farm Heroes Super Saga iPad giveaway. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about that on all my social media, so we are gonna talk about the winner today. The winner of the Farm Heroes Super Saga giveaway is, drumroll. Drum rolls are kind of depressing when there's only one person. Anyways though, the winner of the giveaway is this person right here. So congratulations. Don't want to butcher pronouncing your email address, but thanks to all of you guys that entered. And if you guys haven't seen the Farm Heroes Cake Pop video, then I will link it right up here and learn how to make some adorable little cropsy cake pops. And big thank you to King for sponsoring that video and this video as well. I'm currently on level 52 of the game, and let me tell you guys, it is a tough level, but I am determined. And I really want to hear what level you guys are on in the comments below. Or if you haven't played the game yet, then make sure to download the app, and I'll have the link for that in the description box below. And once again, big thank you to King for sponsoring this video. Anyways though, let's go on to make some adorable back to school blondies now. So let's get started. Alright, so first off, in a large bowl you'll want 2 cups of flour, along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. Then go ahead and give that all a whisk. Set that aside. And then in a separate bowl, you'll want 2 sticks or 1 cup of melted butter. That's right, I didn't say this was a healthy recipe, but I did say it is a delicious one. Add in 2 cups of brown sugar, and then just spatulate that through. That's a word, right? Spatulate? It should be a word if it's not. Oh, I guess the word is fold, isn't it? But it's not really folding. You know what? Just mix it through. Now you'll want to add in 2 eggs. These are room temperature eggs, of course, and I'm just adding them in one at a time. Alright, now in with our second egg, and we're just going to mix them in too. Another reason why I like this recipe is that you probably already have all of these ingredients already in your pantry. Now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and just stir to combine. Now that mixture is all ready to go, we're going to grab our bowl of dry ingredients now, and just pour in this mixture. As you can see, this looks like some kind of really delicious, syrupy, molassesy caramel that is so good in these blondies. It gives them that really nice, chewy chocolate chip cookie texture without being overly sweet. Once your ingredients are about halfway mixed in, add in a half cup of mini chocolate chips. I like doing this when the mixture is halfway mixed through so that you don't overmix your batter. Once that is all good to go, resist the urge to grab a spoon and eat all of it, and then grab your 9x13 inch pan that has been lined with aluminum foil and then sprayed with cooking spray, and then pour your batter into the pan and then spread it out. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth because the mixture is thin and gooey enough to spread out in the oven. But regardless, get that as smooth as you can. Then pop that into a Pop this into a 350 degree oven for about 20 minutes or so. You'll know it's done when the edges are golden brown and looking beautiful. Let that cool in the pan completely, then use that foil sling on the side, and just take it out onto a cutting board. Now we're just going to trim up the edges. In hindsight, I should have trimmed the edges after I frosted the blondies, so the edges stayed really clean, but it was totally fine in the end, so you know what, no worries. Also, little side note here, if you cut those edges into little like cookie fries, you have these awesome, cookie fries that are kind of like a cross between a cookie and biscotti, and they're so good to snack on. Once you've finished eating some cookie fries, go ahead and frost up your blondies. I just have some buttercream frosting here, and the recipe for this will be linked on my website. Doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, just do the best you can, although it is kind of like a zen feeling to smooth it out. Anyways though, once that is all good to go, you're just going to slice these into bars. I also found that it helps to pop this in the freezer for about 5 minutes or so before you slice it. This ensures that the frosting cuts really cleanly. And at this point, I faced a little bit of a dilemma, so I had enough to cut these into 3 perfect bars, but it had a little bit extra, so I figured I could either have really long pieces of paper or just eat that extra part. I opted to eat the extra part. And by eat the extra part, I mean share it with my family, of course. Yeah, something like that. Anyways though, once those were all sliced up, it was time to decorate. Here I'm just taking some blue frosting, and I just place this in a piping bag. I'm just going to pipe out those blue binder lines. Then I'm going to take some red frosting and create that margin on the side. To decorate, we are starting off with the A+, because I know this is the only grade that you guys recognize, because you're all getting A+ this year, I bet. Right? Right? It's okay. Sometimes failure is good for you. Anyways though, the next one I decorated with sprinkles. This flower garden one is probably my favorite. It's just flower sprinkles, green sprinkles, and yellow dot sprinkles. Then for the kawaii face ones, I used 2 chocolate chips turned upside down, along with some melted chocolate for the smile, melted white chocolate for the pupils, and little anime shiny dot too, and then pink sprinkles for the cheeks. So cute. I also repeated this for an extra happy back to school blondie, with a little sprinkle for the tongue, and a more realistic looking very nervous blondie. This one hopefully isn't you guys, but if it is, just pack some blondies in your lunchbox and you'll look forward to the first day. And that's it. Alright guys, our back to school blondies are finished now, and these are looking super cute. This is like my favorite blondie recipe. I've made it like more times than I can count, and I made these a lot when I was Key Club president, and Key Club is like community service club, a little plug for them. But anyways though, I made this while I was Key Club president a lot because I baked every single week for Key Club, or if I had like a big test or something, I'd bring Oreos. But anyways, I baked pretty much every week. This is one of my favorite recipes because it's super easy, and it's not like chocolate chip cookies where you have to roll each individual ball. You can just bake off a whole batch and then slice them up and bring them to your meetings and then bribe them to get people to join your club. Alright, well now my secret's out. But anyways though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so right up there for lots of more cute recipes. And then also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at kawaiisweetworld. And also check out my website at kawaiisweetworld.com. I'll be posting the recipe for this over on that website. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Oh, and also give this video a thumbs up. I've never asked you guys to give this video a thumbs up before, but I've seen so many people do it, so you know what? Let's just start this thumbs up thing. Anyways though, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye guys!